EmParallax here, and I am going to go over some guidelines to help you decide when to start spending guild coins on tech and what you should spend them on to yield the greatest benefit to your squad. One of the biggest questions regarding tech is when you should start spending those guild coins on them. First, let's take a look at what the bonuses are and how to attain them. To start, guild tech bonuses are separated and isolated by hero class: warrior, mage, ranger, assassin, and priest. Each class has 8 skills that increase various stats such as HP, attack, speed, armor break, etc. To unlock a new skill, the previous one must be leveled to 10 or greater. Now that we have a general overview of guild tech, let me explain why you will want to wait until your entire squad is at least 7-star or above before spending those guild coins on tech. The reasoning lies solely in the fact that all bonuses except speed are percentage based. To emphasize why this is so important, take a look at the example below where we will examine the base attack of Walter at 5-star, 6-star, and 10-star. Let's say you have a 10% attack bonus for assassins from guild tech. As you can see, the 10% bonus of the 10-star Walter is more than 2 times the combined bonus from 5 and 6-star Walter. The same concept also applies for HP as well. This is why I recommend waiting until later in the game when all of your heroes in your squad are 7-star or above to purchase tech. If you are dead set on getting it earlier, I would recommend spending it on stats like crit percent, crit damage, armor break, dodge, etc. that don't rely on hero base stats as much to be effective. Now that you know the most optimal time to start upgrading guild tech skills is when you have a full 7-star squad or above, let's focus on breaking each class's skill upgrades into 3 sections. First, we have base, second, advanced, and lastly, we have max. Base upgrades are going to be the first set of skill purchases for each class that will give you an instant boost for a lower resource cost. I would recommend getting all base upgrades for each class before moving to the advanced set. Follow the priorities below to choose what order the classes should be upgraded in. The first prioritization is to choose the most prevalent hero class. For example, if your team consists of 2 rangers, 1 warrior, 1 mage, 1 assassin, and 1 priest, upgrade the ranger class first. The second prioritization is for when there is no longer a most prevalent class to upgrade. Thus, upgrade class skills in the order based on your most powerful heroes to the weakest ones. The final prioritization is if you think the remaining classes are about equal. If this is the case, choose the class that best fits your team needs, i.e. a tank that dies too quickly, a mage DPS not doing enough damage, etc. Next, we have advanced, which is the second more costly set of skill upgrades that will help give all classes a significant skill boost. Unlike the base upgrades, these don't need to be purchased for all classes before proceeding. Follow the priorities below to choose what order your classes will be upgraded in. The first prioritization is again the most prevalent hero class. Second, however, is improve the weakest link of your squad. I want to describe in a little more detail what I mean by improve the weakest link and how it can benefit your squad. This is a situational investment that has the potential to vastly improve your squad's effectiveness. Say for example, you have a tank that is constantly dying well before your DPS are. A dead tank can't soak the damage it is supposed to. Thus, reading what your team needs, it might be best to use your next guild tech advanced upgrade set on warrior. This will help your tank stay alive longer by investing in HP and dodge, so your DPS can deal more damage by also staying alive longer. The last prioritization is most powerful heroes. Last but not least, we have max upgrades, which are the most costly set in the sense of gold and guild coins. Only once you have all base upgrades and feel comfortable with all your advanced purchases should you attempt to max a class. If you're at this point, follow the simple priorities below when choosing the class. The first and only prioritization is most powerful hero class. Simply put, you will get the highest return on investment for maxing the class, say that your first 10 star is in. If you don't have a 10 star yet, I would recommend waiting until you have a better idea of what your endgame squad will look like. It is finally time for me to break down each section of skill upgrades for all the classes. Instead of reading off each item for each section, that info will be on screen while I go into some of the reasoning behind each class decision. Starting with the warrior, we immediately have two groups to think about. First, we have the main tanks, and second, we have the off-tank DPS. Keep in mind that the build that I'm presenting is a hybrid and should benefit both almost equally. First, with our base upgrades, you can see I have focused on HP with a little bit of attack, crit, and dodge. The HP and dodge will mainly benefit your tank, while the attack and crit will be perfect for the off-tank. Next, we have mages, which are primarily damage dealers, and that is why I focus on improving their attack and skill damage. Most mages have naturally low HP, and I usually am of the opinion it is better to play off your strengths than to try to fix your weaknesses. Later, it will definitely be beneficial improving their HP, but only after their main weapons have been upgraded. However, please do not get improving team weakness with class weakness confused. I am saying it is okay to improve your team weakness sometimes. Take the dying tank for example, because most warrior tanks are designed to absorb damage. Thus, improving their HP and dodge will play off their strengths while improving team weakness. I am discouraging trying to upgrade class weaknesses initially because you are not playing to the strengths of your heroes. Next, we have rangers, which are more of a hybrid class with decent attack, HP, and other utility. I like to think of rangers as a balanced class that are extremely effective in your squad. While the focus still rests on attack bonuses, do not forget about crit, dodge, and skill damage. These bonuses are more effective on certain characters, but if used correctly, will grant all rangers a nice power boost. Now for assassins. Assassins are an extremely useful class that thrives at quickly eliminating squishy targets such as mages and wearing down high armor tanks. That is all possible by armor break and attack. Armor break will not only help you shred through enemy tanks, but will also help you do substantially more damage against raid bosses and campaign boss stages. The last class that we will be discussing are priests. Priests are mainly skill-based utility heroes with a few damage dealers in their ranks. While relatively slow, their skills have the ability to turn the tide of battle, which is why most focus is on skill damage and attack. I feel healers are the best priests because they can sustain your team to improve your squad's PvP and PvE capabilities significantly. I don't want to forget to mention that priest skills are mainly based on attack percentage, thus increasing both skill and attack damage is a double bonus. In summary, we have gone over when to start investing in guild tech, how you should prioritize your investment, and why I chose the methods I did. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe for more great content and guides to come. EmParallax here, and remember, it is all about how you look at things.